All right, this is your boy Fat Man. Listen, these leaks for The Last of Us 2 are crazy. Now, if you are, and I'm talking about the gaming fan of them all, if you don't want to be spoiled, if you don't want to hear the bullshit, if you don't want to go and dive deep into the fuckery that is this game, don't watch the video. As simple as that. I'm letting you know right now. Spoilers ahead. If this is true, then continue. If this is not true, go back. You know what I'm saying? But first, click that like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified. But if you don't want to be spoiled, leave. If you want to know these are real, if this is what you want, continue. If not, you have been warned. Here we go. This is your boy Fat Man DD1. I've been trying to do that like for 5 minutes now, trying to get it correct. All right, so thank you for joining me. You already know the title. Jason Schreier's out here just stupidly talking shit. And you know what? I'm not mad at the man. I'm not mad at the man for basically saying people at Naughty Dog are pretty pissed and angry about what's going on. And no matter how disgruntled you are in your workplace, no matter how you feel, you should never leak out a game. Wrong. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Whoever leaked out this game, this leak, their balls are so big right now. You gotta have the nuts to just say, fuck you, I'm leaking this game out. And that's incredible. Jason Schreier goes on to say a little more about how he feels and how him and how the devs are pretty pissed. Listen, just listen to me on this. If they mad, that's cool, fam. That's cool they mad about this. But you out here playing Pokemon and you out here trying to be all natural. Look, I don't care what happens in this type of game. But actually, I do care because they built up an entire post-apocalyptic fucking world with flower zombies and you fighting other people fighting over territory to keep themselves alive. And then you butcher all that in this new game and then we're left hanging because I don't care who leaked it because their balls are massive right now. You talking about, devs getting pissed off at me getting information. Bro, you made a career off of getting false info. You made a career off of leaks. So I don't really care what you have to say. You got this blue check mark for shooting leaks out your face. So man, go bye. He playing games out here thinking that he's smart when obviously you have leaks on this side. To hear more about this, we have the director Neil Cookman, just apologizing to fans. But before we read that apology, let's read what Naughty Dog has to say about the leaks. Here we go, y'all.
We know that the last few days have been incredibly difficult for you. We feel the same. It's disappointing to see the release and sharing the pre-release footage from development. Do your best to avoid spoilers, and we ask that you don't spoil it for others. The Last of Us Part 2 will be in your hands soon. No matter what you see and hear, the final experience will be worth it. That's not exactly a denial, baby.
That's not a denial, baby. As you heard here, these motherfuckers ain't denying shit. They're not denying nothing. They're not denying a single leak. They're not saying these leaks are false. They're not saying these leaks are wrong. These leaks are not really what we've created. Nah, don't believe them. They're not saying that. They're not denying a single bit of it. What the fuck is wrong with you, Naughty Dog? You're supposed to be fucking smart, not stupid. And now Neil Cookman says something else. Shout outs to Just Some Guy. He's an awesome YouTuber. I really fuck with his shit. It's funny. It's hilarious. And he makes some truths. Now, Neil Cookman says,
heartbroken for the team, heartbroken for our fans. We're still incredibly excited to get the game into your hands. Nigga, is that a haiku?
Dead ass. Bro, listen. You're heartbroken, but at the same time, this whole game is getting fucked. As I mentioned before, we're about to reach the pinnacle of the fuckery, the pinnacle of the dick swabbing energy. And shout outs to the dude who leaked this, who have big balls. And this may be why the person leaked it. This may be a reason why Nick Cookman and the rest of the Naughty Dog team and Nita Sarpeesian have really pissed people off. Here we go.
Now again, this is from Reddit. I'm not saying this is true.
Shouts to Geeks and Gamers. Shouts to Just Some Guy. I really need these clips to kind of make my point drive the fuck home.
Saying this is what we're hearing. There's no, even this person says got any actual source. So again, this is speculation, okay? This part is speculation and has been widely speculated that this is what was going on. So everyone, please read and repost this to Reddit and Twitter. A source that works at Naughty Dog revealed recently why the leaks happened. The reason was indeed a pay dispute, but that is not the whole story. Hundreds of furlonged staff had approached Naughty Dog to ask for an advance of a post-release bonus they are contractually obligated to receive. A common industry practice is to underpay workers during production and promise them huge bonus 6 months after game's release. The better the game sells, the higher the bonus. Some employees had already made plans for this bonus, planned a wedding, buy a house, and kids to college. When the game was delayed indefinitely, all of those plans went out the window. Some employees were hoping to use their bonus to weather the coronavirus storm and provide for their families. Naughty Dog flat out refused the request to advance them even a portion of their future bonus. The insider says the employee was told that his contract stated he would be paid out for 6 months after the game releases or not at all. The employee was threatened with termination for making the request. The studio was worried more employees would demand their bonus now if they gave this one employee his bonus early. I understand that mentality, in terms that specific mentality of if you give it to one, you have to give it to all. To add insult to injury, senior staff, including Neil Druckmann, asked and received their bonuses early.
Neil Cookman received his bonus early and asked for it. You dead ass? Because you have seniority, they gave it to you, you fuckface. But when an employee asks for it, it's a dub?
Off the majority of employees at Naughty Dog. The leaks were a way of forcing the studio to release the game sooner than later. The leaker is risking career and financial ruin so that his fellow abused workers can get their piece of the pie a lot sooner. Studio rumor put the expected release date around the holidays before the leaks. This means that the staff wouldn't receive their bonuses until May of 2021. Please spread the word as quickly as humanly possible. Thank you. Now again, just to be clear, this is speculation. I haven't seen if this has been confirmed by anyone. So again, pure speculation.
Listen, like I said before, and I should say this no longer, the nigga who released this, shouts Geeks and Gamers, the nigga who dropped this info has the biggest balls. Nita Sarkeesian information, thanks to Yellow Flash 2, Nita Sarkeesian shit showed up as well. And I'm about to get into this.
Off the record stories about her videos being used at game studios. Sarkeesian confirms that Naughty Dog's Neil Druckmann and Arcane's Harvey Smith have spoken about the insights they've gleaned from feminist frequency videos and used in their later games. In Arcane's case, Dishonored 1 was awful to women, like in every way, is so bad, she says. While I loved that game, I was very vocal about how bad that was, and so were many other people. Arcane heard that, and they were like, damn, we effed up. And then they fixed it in the future Dishonored games. Now, I didn't play Dishonored 2.
I didn't play any of Dishonored games. And I don't know why Anita Sarkeesian's input should matter. Listen. Naughty Dog, Shaz love Yellow Flash 2. Naughty Dog, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are any of y'all doing? And now, here we go with these leaks. Here we go with the leaks. Here we go with the hard punching evidence. And here we go. Let me break this out to you. A disgruntled employee asks for early pay because of the coronavirus. Listen, this virus is a pain in the fucking ass. I'm going through problems. My family's going through problems. Friends are going through problems. The government, I just got my money. And my money is gone like that. $1,200 ain't worth jiggly shit. And the government's offering $2,000, that might still not be worth shit if this virus lasts that long. Our government's giving up some gold, baby. They're giving up. Neil Cookman hasn't done shit. Naughty Dog didn't come out and state, hey, these leaks aren't real. No, y'all basically came out and say, wait for the game. Are you dead ass? Bro, you didn't stop the leaks. You didn't confirm. You basically didn't deny them, and you also confirmed them. Without denial, there is no, you have no ground to stand on. Now fans are basically just gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna buy the Ultimate Collector's Edition like I want to. I'm gonna wait and see. I wanted to buy the Ellie's Collector's Edition. I may still buy the Collector's Edition. I may still waste $300, almost $200 on a fucking game and a statue and a book bag. I may do that, but I won't play the game. I may wait. after reviews are done, just to see if it's worth it. If it's not, I sell my game back. I still keep the rest of the other shit, but that's just me. We have leaks here. But let's get this straight off the bat. Naughty Dog, people come in and out of them all the time. Workers come in and out of Naughty Dog all the time. They have a bad reputation in the industry for that. Now, Naughty Dog, your house is not in order. And when your cards aren't in order, and people are disgruntled, and people need pay, and people need money, and you're shitting on them and telling them no, you're getting fucked. You're getting fucked. You're automatically getting slapped. There's just no denial for that. You're getting spanked. But the balls in this person, you know he went to bed fucking his wife so hard in the face just because his balls dropped at that moment. Here are the leaks. Here's one of the leaks that confirms Joel or Ellie, someone dying. Here we go. Oh, Joel dying.
So what? I'm just supposed to sit here and wait for you for God knows how long, just thinking you're fucking dead the entire time? Ellie, I don't plan on dying, Dinah. Yeah, well, neither did Jesse or Joel.
So this confirms that Jesse and Joel are both dead. This confirms that. And now there's also a giant fight that somehow breaks out, and someone is just really, really killing me with this one. So let's just, I want this to be clear, and this has to be a short video.
It was posted around 2 p.m. Est, but before I could download it, the video was removed. Okay, to everyone saying that Abby kills Ellie, that doesn't happen. I saw a brief 1-minute video of the fight between Abby and Ellie.
Right.
It was posted around 2 p.m. Est, but before I could download it, the video was removed.
Alright, so this is the video.
I remember how it goes, but I couldn't really understand it because the language was either German or Turkish. Anyway, here we go. Ellie and Abby are fighting in what looks like a warehouse or the aforementioned farm, maybe. Don't remember exactly.
So
Abby has the upper hand and punches Ellie repeatedly in the face, badly stunning her. She then puts her in a chokehold and is about to snap her neck before Dinah runs in and tackles Abby off her.
Damn.
She swings at Abby with a knife for a bit, cutting her arms pretty badly, and is about to kill her before she's shot in the shoulder with an arrow by Lev, the bald girl from the Paris 2017 trailer.
Okay.
Abby then gets on top of Dinah and forces her to the floor, repeatedly smashing her face into it until she's unconscious, but not dead. It's really brutal. As she does this, Ellie weakly begs Abby to stop. The subtitles showed this word. Abby stops and holds Dinah up to her face with the knife to her neck, getting ready to slit Dinah's throat. Before she does, however, Lev calls out to her, seemingly to try and convince her not to kill Dinah. It works, and she tosses Dinah aside before leaving with Lev. Ellie then weakly reaches out to the unconscious Dinah before she passes out too. That's where the video ends. Hope someone posts it back up soon so the rest of you can see.
Alright, so the video was basically posted up online. I like using the text translator because I'm not reading all this shit. And it's gotta be a short video. I'm sorry, guys. It's like cuts here. So that shows us what's happening in a small fight scene. But they also mentioned that Joel is dead the same way. Not the same way, but he's dead. And that's kind of like heartbreaking, like, Joel dies? Bitch, where? And there's just more that comes from this. So let's move further into these little leaks here.
Someone in the comments of the video said they saw a potentially true leak that says Joel and Ellie both die. Joel is killed in the first few hours by Abby, the daughter of the surgeon you kill in part 1.
What?
This is apparently what happens in that scene in the trailer where Ellie's being held down. Ellie dies at the end of the story, but he wasn't told how. Jesse and Dinah live. You play as Abby for half the game. I absolutely believe this because it's the complete opposite of what I want and what every fan wants. And that's how literally every fictional property, except maybe Marvel, has seemed to be going.
Yeah.
Lol.
LOL.
It makes sense too, with what we know. Ashley Johnson cried when she first heard the story. That PSX thing where both of them sang that ominous Johnny Cash song. Abby being the daughter of the murdered surgeon speaks to the whole cycle of violence theme that Neil and Haley Gross keep repeating. Troy Baker just said something like, The Last of Us Part 2 will make fans question everything. According to this guy, Ellie is portrayed as the bad guy because of her body count, and so showing Joel and Ellie from the perspective of someone who had their life destroyed by them would certainly make us question everything.
I don't give a fuck about somebody else. I don't give a fuck about Dinah. I don't give a fuck about Abby. We don't care for these characters. The moment you build up Joel and Ellie, the moment you did that, we were with them for the journey. And now you're telling us, oh, since Joel stabbed that fucking surgeon in the neck, the surgeon from The Last of Us Part 1, that surgeon, that motherfucker that we killed, the nigga that we don't care about, he was it was a bystander in our way. Could we have not killed him? Yes, but we chose to kill him. I think that was the only literal choice to kill that nigga. It was Stab him in the throat. And now Dinah is the reason that we're here. Also, Ellie dies because she's getting held down. And then Joel fuck that shit. This is the circle of violence. It comes back around. So this is karma. This is karma. You're doing this now in karma. You could talk about anything else involving a zombie cure. Ellie telling Joel, yo, I know you lied to me. I've known for a long, long time. Because that could be the premise of the game as well. And I haven't trusted you for a long time, Joel. That's why I left you on your own. That's why I went to be my own person. And then people are talking about the transgenderism and Joel kills by transgender. Ma'am. I don't care. I don't care. Joel should be able to beat the motherfucker's ass. He's still half a man, half woman. The other part is testosterone. So Joel's outmatched by testosterone. It's just how it is. That surgeon somehow gave his own son the surgery to make him into a woman. Bro, fuck out of here. Doesn't make sense. And it's too much. It's too much shit here. And one more. Just for the kneecap jerk killer of it all. Let's see what this comment has to say. All of these were just fucking horrible. It made me upset. Seriously, these are the leaks we had?
The 4chan summary. Note, I think this is just piggybacking off of what's been shown so far, especially considering Joel supposedly dies at Jackson, so why would he show up in Seattle?
Yeah.
We also know that Jesse only dies near the end of Seattle, not before. Oh well, here it is if you want to entertain yourself. One of the surgeons Joel killed had a daughter called Abby. The Firefly massacre destroyed her whole life. She's been looking for revenge ever since.
Oh god.
Knew who Ellie was because of her dad talking about their shot at a cure. Figured out Joel from Firefly Records. Cult attacks Ellie's settlement and she, Jesse, and Dinah are part of the group sent to track down and attack it. Jesse is killed during this. Ellie is now violently angry and goes to Seattle looking for the cult's home to wipe it out. Meets Joel there because he heard about Jesse and came back to help her. Abby finds Ellie because she's been in conflict with the cult too. So when Ellie hunts them to Seattle and is set to attack them with Joel, her group find them and attack. She kills Joel herself. Takes Ellie back to camp debating what to do with her since for all her hate she doesn't blame her for the massacre. Ellie butchers her group to escape and Abby is now motivated to hunt her down. Second half of the game is spent as Abby chasing Ellie. Ellie continues hunting the cult while you chase her down. Ending is Ellie and Abby fighting to the death. You kill Ellie as Abby. And she leaves while realizing she's not really won in any meaningful way since all she's done is get more of her loved ones killed for the sake of her killing Joel and then Ellie. Ending is cycle of revenge, with the loose implication Ellie's friends will hunt Abby now in return.
I don't give a fuck. All of this for what? For what? What can all of this do? Oh, the cycle of it. Bro, I don't give a fuck about your cycle, dude. I don't care. I do not give a horse's patootie. The moment you tell me that this is no longer about Joel and Ellie and now we have to play the game perspective through somebody else, I think you're fucking bugging. I think you're stupid. I think what you've created is you've underestimated your own fucking hubris. You and these devs have single-handedly lost passion and energy for the game that you wanted to make. I want to see Ellie fight. I want to see Ellie grow. I want to see her and Joel. This is Naughty Dog. This is the same people who made Uncharted, the greatest game series ever. With 5 games, the PS Vita one counts as a 5th game. You created 5 awesome-ass games. And the moment they're just gone now, they don't exist. They're not part of the story. They're not part of the mystery. They're not part of anything. They're just there. So that's it. So we're just stuck. We're stuck debating why Joel and Ellie are now dead. Listen, however you feel about this, straight from the get, this is how you want to feel. I don't care. I do care that Joel fought someone and died. Joel is my man. I feel that Joel's a warrior. He should always go out swinging. He should go out swinging. That's simple as that. It don't matter if it's clickers, people. Don't matter if he has bullets in him. Joel and Ellie come out swinging. But Joel's been hurt. He has been bitten, scratched. He's been shot up. He's been stabbed. He fought through all that with adrenaline. In his last moments, he hits his knees and he dies of exhaustion. He dies of exhaustion and also he's got a couple scrapes, couple cuts, but nothing major. He has a bullet, but it went through. It didn't connect. It went through him, but he died of full-on exhaustion. At his age, happens. Also blood loss too. Come on, bro. That sounds better. That sounds major warrior style. You're making him get killed off by some random chick doctor, the daughter of the doctor we killed, who no one cared about, who no one even gave a fuck about. No, I don't care about that. You're not talking about Ellie confronting Joel. You're not talking about the conflict they had in part 1. You're not bringing up the Fireflies. Then you're talking about this Christian or religious group. Bro, come on. Come the fuck on. What is this shit? You think for a second fans are gonna fuck with this? No. I may still buy my copy. I may not. Or I may just sit back and let's see what happens. But there's no way y'all should have paid that man his money. But even if you paid that man his money, this game still would have came out and people still would have been mad. Because you threw politics in this shit. No one can. Joel got beat up by a ma'am. A ma'am? He got beat up by a transgender. Is that fucked up? I think so, yeah. Like, Joel isn't capable to handle himself, but he's an old man at this time. So I'm guessing he's like 45, maybe in his 50s. He might get his skull cracked open. All right, cool. Let it be what it is. Let it be what it is. Sit there and tell me that The Last of Us, tell me that this incredible game that y'all have been fucking building up for years isn't going to be worth it. Tell me. I want y'all to tell me, oh yeah, Last of Us, that game don't mean shit to us. Really? Y'all been hyping this up. Y'all been pulling back the release date. Y'all been like, yeah, we're going to get to that game soon enough. Yeah, we're going to get to that. And the moment these leaks come out, you don't stop it in its tracks. They're wrong. You got Troy Baker coming out here and just say, give it a chance. I want to progress with these characters. I want to move forward with these characters. I don't want to have them die and then what? I move with somebody else? I don't know Abby, Dinah. I don't give a fuck about Abby or Dinah. I don't care about the cycle that you're talking about. I would want to play the game, fight in a zombie world, shoot a nigga with an arrow. But it's like, oh, it's revenge. Yeah, Joel was on a murdering path to that hospital to find Ellie. And if he stabbed the doctor in his throat, oh, well, nigga, you got stabbed. You should not have been in my way. You should have moved the fuck out of my way. You thought you were big shit? You died. You died. That's just how it is. It's a post-apocalyptic fucking world. Don't stand in a nigga's way that you obviously know could kill you. And now his son rolls up on me and beats me with a fucking golf club. And then Ellie dies, and then we get to play as Abby and Dinah. It doesn't make sense. Narratively, none of this makes sense. Formulaic, none of this makes sense. But you're just like, it's the circle of destruction. It's the path of revenge. Why? Why would you do this? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I can make it make sense. Everything that was read here, I can make it make sense, but it doesn't. It doesn't lay out formulaically. There's no build up to Joel. There's no build up to Ellie. I don't care that she's lesbian. I saw Left Behind. I played Left Behind. It was good. Just like the rest of The Last of Us 1 game was good. Did I care for her being lesbian? No. Sex, your character's sex doesn't matter. It's your character's story. I think people kind of forget this. The sexual ambiguity of your character does not matter. Don't care if they're gay, lesbian, straight. That does not matter. The motivation of your character is simple that. What motivates them? What is guiding them? Who is in their way that they can get to their path? What's blocking me to get to my next destination? The character development. Sexual preference does not matter. Let's just get that out of the way. I don't care if she's lesbian. It does not matter. Her sexual preference does not matter. Who she likes is not her character. It's just, that's it. I like that person. She's a girl. Cool. That's not all she's about. Ellie has motivations. Ellie has strive. She has stuff to do. She is a character. She's not just, I like girls. That's her whole fucking character. She plays the guitar. She's badass. She loves video games. This character, and she can think on her feet. Are you serious? And she's been with Joel. She's bad ass. I want y'all to understand this. Because I've been hearing a lot of all of these sexist shit online. Chill out, y'all. We nerds. Like, we ain't going this hard for something that we really don't care about. Alright? Nerds have been called some pretty fucked up shit in the past. Losers, gay, fucking dork, moron, freak. We've been picked on just for loving video games. And now some people better than me can sit here and make a career out of it. Let's chill out with the name calling. I don't care if Ellie likes men. I have a problem with Joel losing to a dude who thinks he's a girl, because I think Joel could beat his ass, but a golf club out of nowhere. It could be a sucker punch with a golf club. Then it's a whole ass beating. I've seen the picture of the character. It just looks... You're killing me here. But everything is decided. Naughty Dog didn't jump on this and deny nothing. Naughty Dog didn't piggyback off of this and cut it off at its limbs. What you did was accept it and say, yeah, that's the game. And then you want us to live with that game. So when your game doesn't sell, it doesn't get my money, that's just how it is. Well, do I want to spend money? I do. But hearing this, understanding what you've done, formulaic, there's no formula here. There's no story here. I don't want to play other characters I don't give a fuck about. It's like you killed off Drake in the first part of the game, and now we're playing as Elena. Why am I playing Elena? That means Uncharted 3 and 4 and the other one never happened. Legacy never happened. What are you doing? You're just cutting off characters that people care about. Niggas is dumb. This is dumb. And maybe this is just me, but I'm just letting you know. But from your boy, I know I've gone on too long, but what do you think of the video? What do you think of these leaks? Do you are you gonna get Last of Us 2? Because I'm not getting Last of Us 2. I want to, but I think I'm gonna be very disappointed if I do. If I cop the game and play it, I'm gonna play it about 3 months after all of the crazy shit comes out. And then I'm gonna make my own decisions. You can buy the game, you can keep an open mind, and that's respectable. Tell me what you think. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified. This is your boy Fat Man. Remember to never give up, to never surrender. In this time when there's crazy shit happening, when games sound stupid, when this virus is almost out of control, remember to be well, be safe, wash your goddamn hands, stay away from grandma and grandpa because they don't want to fuck with you right now because you're a dirty, dirty motherfucker. Peace, and I'm out.
Shit. Getting bit on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill. Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All the niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah,
niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.